Hey, honey, it looks like you're drawing.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Dogs are all tucked up in bed.
Oh, great. Yay, adult time.
Yay, cheers. What do you have?
So, after our last conversation, I've been working on iteration number 9 and taking into account,
Just like Cloud 9.
yes, what your idea about moving the stairs from the ground level to the second floor,
Right?
but keeping the stairs to the basement where they are and just doing this trapdoor idea.
Yeah, that'll be a fun challenge.
It's a game changer. So, basically, let me walk you through where we're at. So,
Okay, first floor.
yes, so ground level.
Come in, living room, really open concept.
Yes, we've demoed this back, so we
know
get
we can.
a nice open space. We've put in the stairwell here, and we have storage underneath. Yay, a coat closet, like for real.
For reals. And boots and shoes and
Yes.
leashes and anything.
Yes. But there's still enough space that we can have a dining table for 10.
Yeah. Looks like 12 to me, but okay.
Lots of room. So that's great. And then over here is the secret access trapdoor to the basement. And then because...
I'll even put my monkey suit on to open it for you.
Oh my god, I love you. Okay, so then, because we moved the stairs, we have so much more room for the kitchen.
Yeah, this is pretty impressive to have a 12-foot island, or
Right.
is that what you call that, or peninsula?
Yeah.
And you still have almost 4 feet,
Yes.
3.5 feet to walk through.
We could have 6 friends sitting at our bar while we're cooking and prepping food.
Right. I mean, we could actually do teaching of cooking,
Yeah.
and that's important.
So really love that. And then as you walk through the kitchen, it's a pretty basic kitchen layout. You've got the triangle of the fridge, the sink, and the stove. But
The everyday pantry is right behind the fridge.
yes, so the dry goods are there, easy access, and then behind that we have a dedicated room with a window for pantry and storage,
Okay.
which, because I love to garden and make, marinara sauce and pesto and all this stuff and then preserve it for the winter, tons of room for that kind of storage.
Great. Can we put our deep freeze?
Yeah, there's definitely room for the freezer.
Okay.
And again, because the ceiling goes to 10 feet,
Right.
we could have the freezer down low and still have
Right.
like 3 or 4 shelves above it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wonderful.
yeah, plenty of room. So then, if we're hosting, entertaining, then our friends, if we're eating, we're enjoying, we're having a great time. Oh, you need to use the restroom? It's just straight back through the kitchen and first door right ahead.
Half bath.
Yeah, so there's a half bath, and next to that is the mudroom. So
We'll do a gray water fill sink so they can rinse their hands.
yeah, and when I come in from the garden, I've got a nice bench. I can kick off my muddy shoes. The dogs can wipe their feet and throw their, the dirty stuff into the washer and dryer, and I can start sorting and sifting and then just bring my garden goodies right into the kitchen.
That's great.
And then meanwhile, our Airbnb guest can have a private entrance, their own closet, and then they've got a private bathroom with
I like it.
everything.
Yeah.
And
For those guests who want it to be an ensuite, this pocket door I really think lends itself to that.
yes,
But we're not booked 365, so that pocket door can be open. Most guests are gone during the day, so we could utilize that if we needed to.
exactly. And so that was a big part of this last iteration, is the realization that, sometimes I want to soak in the tub, but in reality, it's probably like 4 or 5 times a year.
Right, and we could schedule that around having an Airbnb guest.
Yeah, so rather than taking that space away from our second floor master bath, I think we spend the money to put in a really nice jacuzzi tub downstairs.
Something jettied.
Yeah, and then our Airbnb guests will have something way luxurious
To look forward to.
and then we get more bookings because it's fancy.
Nice.
But we still get to enjoy it when we don't have a guest.
Yeah. And so you've incorporated that little bathroom window there, and there's this walk-in shower. I think it's a perfect. Technically, it's an ensuite if this pocket door is closed.
Yes.
But I think that's great, and that falls on the line of the wall that divides the whole house.
Yeah.
So we might have to do some things to.
Oh, that's minor. Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Because this is the addition.
Oh,
So-
it is. Oh, so it's right. Okay, so it's not. Thank you.
Yeah.
That helps.
So then upstairs,
Come up the stairs.
we have this great opportunity to bring stuff directly upstairs. Nice, wide, 4-foot stairwell. No problem moving furniture upstairs. And then when you come upstairs, there's this great landing, this open concept family room / home office for me.
Right.
Lots of windows and daylight.
And maybe we'll actually invest in a bigger screen.
Oh, something more than this big.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
We'll see.
we might actually buy a TV monitor.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll build in some shelves here. That's
Mm-hmm.
good. A nice little desk, so like if your mom comes to stay down with us for a long time, or my folks stop by, they still have a workspace.
Yeah, and this bedroom is so beautiful with the bay window. I mean, it's like 16 feet by 14 feet. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And I thought that would be our master suite originally.
Right, because it's so gorgeous. And my great-grandmother's antique bed, the brass bed would look great in there, and the oak dresser.
Right.
I mean, that's from the same period as this house.
Right, but
So that furniture's still going to go in there?
yes,
But I don't think it's going to be our room.
I agree.
I like this.
Yeah, so because of the issues with running the plumbing down here and the desire to have a master ensuite,
Yeah.
we have to give this amazing bedroom to our guests
It's
and
okay.
find a way to make ours at the north end of the building, which I think we're getting really close.
Yeah,
So,
I like that you punched through this wall
mhm.
to borrow some space for your walk-in closet and the master bathroom.
And I love that we have enough space now that we've moved the stairs. We can now put where the stairs were another full guest bath for this room, and then we have extra room so you can have your own private walk-in closet.
Right.
And we haven't really lost anything because there is no need to have a 16-foot wide office, and the stairs being over here, it just flows.
Yeah. And the other thing that's nice about this is if we do get a bigger screen, we could have people over to watch movies.
Yeah.
And there's still a full bathroom that they can use without going into our master suite.
Yes.
So there's a line in the sand, I think, right there.
Yeah, and so now what we've created is this little oasis
Yeah.
where even though we're hosting Airbnb and maybe family and friends,
Yeah.
we can still come upstairs and just close this door and have peace and tranquility.
Yeah.
And we come through here. We both have walk-in closets that are separate because I love you, but you're working dirty, schmutzy tiling clothing.
Yeah. I know, it's a real thing. And I like having my sewing machine so I can fix things on the fly. I've
Right.
spent 40 years of my life cuffing things.
Yeah.
I like to cut and hem in 5 minutes flat. So
Yeah.
this is great. And all the costuming stuff. So dirty clothes here. Keep this for a active hobby type stuff. And then my real wardrobe goes there. And I like your walk-in closet.
Yeah, and then what I'm excited about is before we were trying to jam the bathroom into a tight space.
Right.
And there wasn't very much daylight. And I am a daylight lover. So with this plan, we've got 2 of these gorgeous, full height windows that go down to 2 feet above the floor. So our bathroom is going to be totally lit with morning sunlight.
Yeah.
And as the morning bird, I'm very, very excited about that.
I noticed you didn't put a door here. Are you thinking a pocket door? So it's just we pull it closed when we want privacy, or do you want to swing
Well, we can.
so it goes towards the toilet? So
here's the deal. We can do whatever we want. In my opinion, for us at least, when I get up in the morning and you're still sleeping, I walk through this door and I close it. I get my walk-in closet. I get the bathroom. I don't really think we need a second door to the bathroom because it's already behind one door from the bedroom. I don't think there's a necessary need for a door between the walk-in closet and the bathroom. But we can do it. It's not hard.
well, and I think it should swing right, towards the toilet. That's
Yeah. If we do one, yes, I agree.
Um,
And then here's the other part.
I did say that in the field.
Yeah, and that can be added we move in, we live with it for, a couple months, and we say, yeah, maybe we do want a door there. Nope, no problem.
Yeah, I think it might be another layer of sound that's good. And then I love that you're going to take this little itty bitty window and give me my little balcony for watching the fireworks.
I love you. I did this
They love
for
their
you.
fireworks in this town, and I like watching them.
So yes, you asked me for this many times, and I kept saying it's not possible. Well, now that we put the stairs,
it technically is.
I can have enough room to give a nice path to an exterior door, and in the future, this is like phase 2 or 3.
No, just think of it as a nice awning for the back entranceways. We'll go the full length of the back of the building. Okay, all right, I'll turn it down a notch.
Well, okay, this is a big investment.
I know.
Budget.
I know.
So we will get to everything.
I'll find the goods in the dumpster.
Yeah, you go dumpster dive yourself a bunch of lumber, and I will make that balcony happen for you.
Okay, I was thinking steel.
Okay, well, you're not going to dumpster dive steel.
True that.
Anyway.
I love it. This is great. I like the storage pantry. I think that we might want to fine tune the sink, fridge, stove triangle.
Yeah, we can totally rearrange that.
Working with the existing building, you've taken in consideration the chase, and I really this is really close to it.
Yeah.
And this hard wall for the bathroom is in line with the whole building. I don't know where it falls with the add-on, if it's in the same spot or if it's. I feel like it's a little bit different back there.
No, we can't reuse the same walls. We're gonna have to demo and build new ones. But we're doing this once.
Yeah.
So we should do it right.
Yeah, we should. Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers. I love you.
Love you too. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go make stuff happen.